Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn. I have a very special 7-deck Libra read today. This is for the sign of Libra. This is not for the twin flames, it's for the sign of Libra today. I decided to do a special. Happy birthday, Libra. I love you guys. Take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to you guys. And a very happy birthday to all the Libras. Now that we're almost done with Libra, we're going into Scorpio. So we wanted to have Libra go out with a bang this time. And a really cool read for Libra. And plus, Libra is all about love and Venus and all that. So we have, first I have a message from last night, because I did another reading last night. And actually the Romance Angel cards came up. Both reads had trust and true love. Hold on one second. This could be the one in true love, which is that this is the romance of a lifetime. And the one in front of you is here. Trust was the first card out. This could be the one, and then true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. And those were coming out last night as well. So just the message from last night, and then I'm going to get into the read for today, the one that's in front of you. So the message last night, the mother was coming up, and creativity. To love today, Monday, which it just happens to be today, stand in your truth and ground the ghost, the magic, milk it, stop, wait, and halt. Mother, may I am that I am, each other, the clouds, the water, the flower, the gill, the dog, the father, the paternal uncle, the sun, the 1 and 100, the law of one, perhaps Swedish too. God is good for helping us see our shadow, to be strong when grieving, when you just need to be, and when putting up boundaries, to walk tall, when, who, how, which, somewhere, being called home to the village, perhaps a hawk call away, requiring creativity. And there's very much that energy about the mother calling the kids home for dinner. The way I grew up, everyone would be out in the neighborhood playing, and at dinner time, the mothers would all scream out the back door for you to come home for dinner. And that's the kind of energy that I was getting here. Also, the mother knows and is able to. The God after death test. There also could be someone who's getting MRIs, because I kept getting gadolinium tests. But also the Emperor coming up here and seeing the shadow, the strength to go home, to create boundaries, the wall, to just allow yourself to be. Also the maze and mace were also coming up, along with the GAD test, MRI, and the after death test, the aid or the PT, so it could be dealing with a lot of medical issues, or autopsy. Perhaps after someone died, maybe not sure what the cause of death was, so there might be an autopsy here. Perhaps of poor health, or in order to see the shadow, the strength of the village, the mass egg, good for seeing the shadow's strength, to put up boundaries, and to just allow yourself to be, to call the hawk home, and use your creative license here. So that was from last night. From today, for this read for Libra, we cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 9:25. 9 is the Hermit, 25 is the Knight of Wands. And yeah, for those of you not familiar, it's a 7-deck read. The main deck is the SIRIAN Starseed deck. We have the Mini Rider Waite, the Romance Angels, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Numerology deck, the Gilded Tarot, and the Universal Golden Tarot. And I pull an energy deck card usually at the end too, but I can randomly pull other cards some days as well. So the SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut at 9:25, and then at 9:35, which is the Hermit and the Wounded Warrior, the 9 of Wands, the He Great Wheel was coming up. And that was reminding me of Oz. And actually Oz came up last night too. Or was that today? It might have been today. And then the T wheel was coming up. T, and for me, T is toggling up. And then at will was coming up, as well as El, which can represent Elohim, or also Lu, or the shadow side, and also can represent the key that's a broken key, actually. So I finished doing this read at 9:49, which is 9 of the Hermit and the 49 of the 9 of Cups, to get your wish card. That was when I finished doing the read. For Libra today, 10/19/20, the 19 is the Sun, and the day adds up to 33/6, which 33 is the Christ vibration and the 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself without getting triggered or being defensive. And the 6 is all about love, family, and community. And of course, the 19 is a 1, which is very masculine energy, very much about independence and selfishness as opposed to selflessness, and about new starts and new beginnings. But it's very masculine energy. And then we have and full exposure of the light. So we had major arcana of the solar deity, which is the Sun, which is right in the middle of the read, but it is reversed today. The challenge being the Lovers, which is upright. And the Star is upright, and the Great Wheel is here too, also reversed. And before and after the read, we had the Tower and Reflection. Reflection is the Hermit. That was before the read. And after the read, Karma came up, which was upright. We had 3 swords, 1 wand, and 3 pentacles. So 313, which can represent the Empress and the Death card, or can represent the 5 of Wands, the expansion energy, and the 3 of the Empress, or Gaia, the mother. The Court cards, we had the King of Swords in the read, and that was it. But we did have 3 nines associated with the read. We had 3 of the 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, the 9 of Swords, the Suffering and Silence, and then the 9 of Cups, the Get Your Wish card. And after the read, the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles both came up. And I wanted to point out too, it's a very loving read, because we have the Lovers with the challenge here, and the cards that for me represent the Divine Masculine's heart and the Divine Feminine's heart are both in the read today. Here's the Divine Masculine's heart is in the crowning position, the now moment, and the Divine Feminine's heart is here, the 7 of crystals and the 4 of crystals. What's coming up is the Divine Feminine's heart. So it's always special when those 2 cards come up for me in my readings together, along with the Lovers upright, which was really cool today, and they're both upright as well. So the other numbers that came up, we had double 7s, which is the Sovereign, 77, the 9 of Pentacles, and we had triple 9s, like I said, and then 9, 10 begin again. We also had 79, which for me is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and today the space between was coming up, because there were no 8s in the read, but the 8 was very significant here. We also had the 4 of the Emperor, 47 of the 7 of Cups, and in a lesser sense, the 14 of the Temperance card, the higher love, the 46 of the 6 of Cups, the 67 of the Knight of Pentacles, which is the final card in the read. And then we also had the 9, 10 begin again and again and again. So keep your vibration high. So the code line was all about spiritual career. And the numbers here, a couple different ways they could have added up. We had 109 and 7 adding up to 116, which is an 8. It could have come out with the 10, 9, and 7, which would be 26, which is also an 8. But also there was a situation where it could have been 19, 9, and 7, which would be 35. But you see the pattern. They were all 8s no matter what I added together. And that would have been 19 of the Sun, 9 of the Hermit, 7 of the Chariot. But also, again, we're having the 79 energies of the missing 8 in between. So 8 was very significant because they all added up to 8. And that was coming up in the read, as well as the space between the 7 and 9. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is the 8, which is the dance of the masculine and feminine, the balanced dance between 3D and 5D and the masculine and the feminine. So the code line about spiritual career, first I was getting not TNT, but NTN. It's like the reflection of TNT. So instead of the TNT being the count up, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it explodes, the NTN is coming up as the count down, the 10, 9, 8, and so on. But we're stopping here at the 8, which is so phi instead of so fly, so phi, which is the F of the phi and the expansion energy and the need to contract. But also Sophie is Sophie, Sophia, Sophie's choice, the lovers and the vital essence of the feminine, the 7 of the Chariot, the feminine within the masculine that you are. And this is to Libra today, the spiritual career. The Christ toggling up to the 9-inch nails in the cross for Christ, the show of power to toggle up, to meditate as you go in the countdown, 10, 9, in the final countdown of the Sophie or Sophi or Sophiology or Sophianism, the Russian Orthodox, that means holding the divine wisdom is to be identified with God's essence, and that this divine wisdom is in some way expressed in the world as creaturely wisdom. And you notice creature has creative in it, okay? The Lover's 7, the vital essence of the divine feminine in the masculine, in the vehicle of ascension that you are, that you both are, or in your spiritual career. The gap between the 7 and the 9, the quantum leap, the dance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the frog's leap or the leapfrog, the lover's leap to Prince Charming. Still a bit green or novice, the diamond in the rough, brought forward in Sophie's choice. So that was the message coming up, but again, we have more message down here. There's a lot of acronyms coming up in the message line today. The primeval goddess of war and creation inside, the neutral zone, the neighboring tone, the atomic number 86, like 86ing something, getting it out of there. So literally, this was coming up as NT is the short name for Niton, which is an obsolete name for Radon, which is now RN, which is also a nurse, right? RN. So that's what's coming up as atomic number 86, radon. It was also coming up as the most stable of the radons is 222, which is room 222, the one that uses guidance. And the RN is the nurse. So it's kind of cool how we have the nurse's aide and then the guidance counselor with room 222 along with that. So again, the primeval goddess of war and creation inside, the neutral zone, the neighboring tone, the atomic number 86, and the RN 222. The 9-inch nails, the grandmother, the food, the contents, the man, not even or neither. Instead of counting to 10, the countdown of 10, 9, and then 8. Sophie, Sophia, the lover's vehicle of ascension, the vital essence, the number 7, or chariot that you are. The water, the rain, the juice, the clock or watch, the neoplasm or the new growth that wasn't expected, the bison or the bi-sun, 2 suns, one border or edge, the woman or wife, the scree, or in other words, the loose debris among the slope, the mountain or cliff, that makes it a slippery slope and keeps you on your toes in your spiritual career at 1035, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Wounded Warrior. So at 1055, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the 55 of the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords reversed starts off this read, and below the King of Swords reversed, which we have him here with my mini cards on top, the 4 cards down starting bottom up is the Tower reversed, Reflection reversed, which is the Hermit, 9 of Cups reversed, and then the 6 of Pentacles reversed, and then the King of Swords reversed on top. The King of Swords, negative self-talk, perhaps not in his truth right now, or lying and verbally abusive or silent. And this can be anyone. It doesn't have to be Libra. It's just the King of Swords reversed. It could be another Libra. It could be Aquarius. It could be a Gemini. Or it could be someone in military. It could be a cutthroat lawyer. So it can be a lot of different people. But it can also be Libra reversed. So the King of Swords in negative self-talk, not in his truth, or lying and verbally abusive, or just silent, after avoiding in the aftermath or sudden events, explosion, eruption, or epiphany, feeling crazy or going crazy, or coming out about dissatisfaction and not sharing, perhaps debt or inequity in a relationship or scam, an imbalance, healing, forgiveness, and taking back your power over unhappiness, arrogance, dissatisfaction, or loneliness. Whether sick, drained, overexposed, around crazy kids, or just lots of kid stuff, or Leo reversed duties, or in need of your sunshine with the 10 of Pentacles upright, family, business, or community, not using their intuition, or that a family secret is out, or Pisces or Virgo reversed, offering time, money, and effort, perhaps a loan or a repayment, and or a new life offer of contentment. After receiving an Ace of Pentacles offer, in return is the Ace of Cups, offered to help get over a loss, a regret, the past or self, and family or emotional cycle ending to unhappiness. And the King of Pentacles reversed with the Page of Cups upright, message of love, an honorable offering, good news, success, back on the horse and leading the way, ahead with time to spare, to deal with uncomfortable energies of dissatisfaction of the King of Swords reversed. Perhaps mountains crumbling with no break in sight, and the wizard back behind the iron curtain, the King of Swords reversed on the warpath, airing out their crotch with all 16 channels on, 8 by 8, dumping all 99 beers on the wall, and hair dryers, dumping everything that makes him uncomfortable and not in his own element, or the heat is on, Major, and not Major Tom, but Major Dick or Harry, and or putting their foot down with no more free services or tests or that are taking away his liberties. The Ten of Cups reversed is out showing themselves, unhappy ending or family, a lack of emotional fulfillment with those out in the cold, in need of help, in exile, destitute, homeless, hungry, injured or ill. And now that's them, the King of Swords reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed, unhappy and left behind, or the heat is not working and it's getting chilly out, or feeling for the homeless as it gets cold, thinking of them out in the snow and wondering why the church is turning people away, or what the church does to the homeless children. Are they abused or neglected there? Or abusive children or experience, or abused children or childhood experience is reignited between the King of Swords reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed. So they can be any kind of masculine relationship. They could be partners, brothers, friends, father and son, father and or son and uncle, whatever it is. Could be a grandparent as well. But give your relationship a chance comes up here, and beneath that was soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Healing from separation, heartbreak or surgery, or heart issues, and a big love at work, and the Knight of Pentacles, humble, loyal servant, in a downturn, slow down, or not getting their wish. Perhaps with conceited girl who looks at themselves a lot, and intellectual, one who wonders what it would be like to be the first girl who's conceited, and girl number 3 who couldn't possibly get her wish. She's old and tired and sad. Perhaps old knees are no match for Wonder Woman or young girls. She's all dried up at 1122, which is Justice and the Fool. And again, this is someone's perspective, Libra's perspective. It's not anyone being called these things, okay? So patience comes up here, number 2, which is the High Priestess, and beneath that was karmic completion, number 10, a turn for the better. As someone holding their tongue or lashing out, or both, juggling the rainbow, and actually Libra can definitely be that, because Libra usually holds their tongue, but they do it so much that they eventually end up lashing out. So that could be, both of those could be coming up with Libra right now. Juggling the rainbow, keeping their eye on the prize, the high vibration, taking forever to end a cycle, not post-war, or now that it's post-war, and perhaps dealing with PTSD and looting, the Seven of Swords, ghosting, theft, or taking off suddenly, leaving a few scraps, without reason, or the Emperor reversed, out of control, abusing their power, or going through ego death, and retiring or stepping down, and frustrated, or needing to ground, not aroused, or not seeing the humor, or working so hard just to be stolen from, in time, money, or effort, or your whole life's work, stepping out or stepping down, clearly some crumbs left to trip up any who follow in their footsteps. The blue and white bluebird, not the one with a red underbelly, not the red, white, and blue, but the blue, white with gold, the songbird with a heart of gold and silver thoughts of being left behind, not good enough, the throwaway, the one not needed, the weakest link, or the old man, the vulnerable, easy to steal from, or knock down or knock over, no passion left, not able to conceive or conceptualize, or in other words, an easy target at 1133, which is justice, and the Christ vibration, the Seven of Wands, or standing up for yourself. Frustration, inability to be aroused, excited, the King of Swords reversed times 2, or seeing double, or cloned, and the King of Pentacles reversed, dissatisfied with patience, losing patience, or no longer patient, with karmic completion. Or there's a group here of the King of Swords reversed, another King of Swords reversed, and the King of Pentacles reversed, all three dissatisfied and frustrated. We have Scorpio reversed, Virgo upright and reversed. So whenever I say upright and reversed, it could be one person showing both their positive and negative aspects, or it could be two separate people, one positive, one negative, or any sign reversed for me can mean that it's not their sun sign, it's somewhere else in their chart, whether it's their moon or rising, or just very prevalent in their chart. We also have Leo reversed, Pisces reversed, Gemini upright, Libra reversed, and Aries reversed. So recently here is the Nine of Wands reversed, the surrender of the wounded warrior, giving up, star performer, or juggling healer, or Aquarius juggling an awakening, to the Empress and the Hierophant moving on or helping others, and the Ten of Swords upright healing or ending pain, betrayal, back pain and related treatments, justice, divorce, or Libra present to synchronicities, choices, heaven in their eyes, or shopping, or a shopping spree, with the King of Wands upright keeping a watch, or keeping time, or he is the lookout or guard while this is going on. But he's upright. The King of Wands is the only one upright there so far of the men there. Aquarius upright, Capricorn reversed, Taurus upright, Libra upright here. The foundation here at the root of the matter is the star, the healer, the dreamer, or dream girl, or Aquarius, presenting the truth to the Queen of Cups regarding or about a downturn, a slowdown in the twist of fate, or Libra reversed, out of luck and rising above, and or awake and now coming out. Or Aquarius is telling the Queen of Cups upright the truth about Libra reversed, or Queen of Cups has Libra reversed in her chart. The central energy, or at the heart of the matter, is the Sun reversed, draining, ending pain, or with pain in the ass, or back pain, finding peace, knowing, and keeping to self about synchronicities of the one, the unknown, two out in the cold and not sure which door to open, coasting along to relieve the pain and enjoy the view along the way. Or star, dreams come true, but worth nothing without their sunshine, and challenged by the lovers, the King of Cups reversed, conditions of love. The Knight of Swords upright and the Knight of Wands reversed, perhaps not telling their true feelings, to the Page of Wands reversed, starting over in love at 1149, which is justice and the Nine of Cups. At 1150, which is the justice and the Ten of Cups, or the 50, the Knight of Swords is rushing in with the truth for the Knight of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed, which can be kids. Just meeting with delays here and heated debates perhaps. Again, this could be a Knight of Wands and Page of Wands fighting all the time, or not telling each other their true feelings, but they're both reversed here in fiery energy, which is frustration, the player, not good intentions, or just falling short on energy, or just not speaking their true desires. So there's justice here, a judge, a divorce, and or Libra, with Hermit reversed, or Virgo reversed, going crazy or coming out, and then Strength reversed, or Leo reversed, out of control, sick, or an ego death. The Knight of Swords upright, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Page of Wands reversed, and then Libra upright with Virgo reversed and Leo reversed, an alignment that's not working at 1154, which is justice and the Page of Swords, that message or news, or a child spreading the word, and defenseless to the energies or attacks, or feeling ganged up on. The Page of Swords upright is spreading the word without option, but overwork, or what you're doing isn't working, and feeling defenseless and weak, or sick parent, that is, after a sudden event where a secret came out from the Knight of Swords about the Knight of Wands and Page of Wands both reversed, to the Emperor reversed, or about the Emperor reversed too, reaping rewards, or trying to figure out what to do, perhaps with a dependent, a financial drain, or powerlessness, or loss of single status, or power, money, and independence. Or the Emperor reversed is dealing with a Sovereign reversed and a Knight of Wands reversed, surrender, or two who gave themselves up, or gave up in general, perhaps feeling guilty about what they did. So this could be kids, or it could be coworkers or employees, but they're younger energies. At 11:59, which is Justice, and the Five of Swords, which is again that, up to something war-like energy. So now in the crowning position in the now moment is the Four of Pentacles upright, the Divine Masculine's heart in the back cave, the Divine Masculine's heart warm and cozy, in disconnect or at a distance, burdened by Atlas or the weight of the world upon their shoulders in a losing battle, with the Queen of Swords reversed. Well, actually the Queen of Swords is upright right here. In a losing battle with the Queen of Swords upright, with the light and justice, perhaps a divorce, and love is a battlefield of frustration, not aroused, the inability to get excited or uninspired to the pursuit of happiness. And this is for the Divine Masculine energy here. And the Queen of Swords upright here, there's a Queen of Swords reversed in most of the read, but here she's upright. So it could be two different swords energies. But this one definitely can be a Libra because she's right next to the Justice card. So this Queen of Swords upright, if they're two different people, the Libra Queen of Swords is upright, and then the other Queen of Swords is more likely Aquarius energy. Yeah, because coming up right near the Aquarius. Okay. So in debt, not sharing, relationship maybe not fair, or scammed, but now stepping up to take a swing, the money ball, to hit it out of the park and spread the word or spread their wings. Awake to their hostage, offering love from the Four of Wands reversed unstable home, or someone moving, visiting, or at a distance coming home without an option with the King of Cups reversed. Maybe they need to come home to take care of someone. This could be a Cancer reversed or someone with Cancer, or at the new moon without defense, the narcissistic hierophant or old man with cap and beard and perhaps a muscle builder, weak and holding on with guard or defensive or guarded to get over a loss or regret or just the past or an emotional illness, to release themselves from anxiety and fears, no longer accepting unwanted advances, especially from the Emperor reversed, with no reasoning capacity, or he's been abusing his power, no longer obsessed with cutting cords, ties, strings, threads, or hairs, or splitting them, after a sudden jealous rage or a Scorpio fit, the Queen of Pentacles upright and the King of Wands upright, taking forever to make an announcement or call. We have Capricorn reversed, Cancer reversed, Taurus upright, Leo reversed, Scorpio reversed, Aries reversed, Pisces reversed, and Aquarius all here. Soon coming up for Libra is the Seven of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine's heart in the E Tower or 5D Tower, leading the way with good news, meeting with the Ace of Wands inspiration and growth of those in surrender or uncomfortable and impatient or giving up but not walking away from a fallen angel, which maybe they should. The Knight of Swords upright, messenger of truth, outing the guilty, and surrender is not easy for them, or someone's definitely under arrest or ordered to bed rest at 12:15, which is the Hangman and the Devil. Journeying on or away from the King of Cups reversed, which can also just be conditions of love, with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed, starting over or wanting to start over, but they haven't changed. So it could be, people coming back to say they've changed and they've started over, but they haven't changed. So somebody's walking away. And that, again, can be kids or younger family members or coworkers. At 12:17, which is the Hangman and the Star, Libra sees themselves as the Nine of Swords upright, suffering in silence, stressed out, headaches, not sleeping well, or up crying at night, purging, a sister, dealing with a sister, or Secret Service also comes up here, deceptive and on the warpath, or new moon, early riser. I was just getting Night Rider as well. Early moon, new moon, early riser, in case of traffic, or the new moon state of emergency, a break up, a break down, a break in, or break through, and that can be breaking someone in as well, or a canceled move or trip, or double Cancer, whether dealing with someone with Cancer or a lot of Cancer in their chart, or someone who's on call with emergencies and has bad influences or groups around them, and social distancing, antisocial behavior, or third-party temptation or wave, or someone took your car without permission at 1221. All right, so we have Capricorn upright and Cancer reversed here. We have trust. This could be the one, and true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Around the Libra, or how they are seen, is the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community of wealth, or this can also be considered that dream family. And the Queen of Wands upright, avoiding disaster by hiding her face, the world complete or cycle done, or sealed divine feminine marching to the beat of her own drum. Divine lovers, the divine feminine's heart present to the divine masculine's heart, I want to say heartbeat, or reaping rewards of the gift of the moment and holding on, saving, grounding, and being moderate. As the Queen of Wands upright hides with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community after sudden event, or to avoid a disaster, or saving face, as the world and the divine lovers witness their moment of hearts merging. The block here for Libra is the Seven of Swords upright, where two in this deck is very much about watching downloads. There's like two men on the ground watching a hot air balloon with downloads being passed. So the Seven of Swords is two watching downloads being passed. The Libra's block here about this is being worried that someone will witness them secretly receiving information or code, and that could be the King of Wands, who is coming up as the lookout tower in the beginning of the read. Or they could be worried about this is risky business, or of a fallen angel taking a fall, or impatient and fell for or fell into the Six of Cups upright. It's like that crash song, you know, crashed into you. Crashed into them and now suffering in silence, or stressed out, or dealing with your sister, or one being foolish and the other purging at night, and by day speaking the truth and then the other feeling guilty about it. Spiritual career comes up, but even more so is health for Libra. The King of Wands closing the gap in a twist of fate after a sudden event. With the surrender to any wrongdoing that's happened here, or slow motion meeting of the divine masculine's heart and the divine feminine's heart, with the Page of Cups upright, that message of love or pure innocence and love, it could be a child as well, and the Knight of Cups reversed, or Libra reversed, with two kids in judgment, decision, a wake-up call, or the court's final judgment, or any restitution or wrongdoing. The Queen of Pentacles upright, the King of Wands upright, Scorpio reversed, and Aquarius upright here. Perhaps their dependence or a financial drain, a loss of independence, power, and or money, or perhaps somebody made a big purchase as a single person. Libra reversed, Scorpio reversed, Aquarius upright, perhaps even the Emperor reversed or Aries reversed too, and the Page of Swords message, news, or finding a little light, or stepping up to offer big love and propose or offer help. The Page of Pentacles, opportunity or child, with the Queen of Swords reversed, to come together to co-create, or an offer of work perhaps, or helping the Queen of Swords reversed with a showing or religious or sacred ceremony that they need to put on. And that could be some kind of, you know, event for a child, like a baptism or a bat mitzvah, or bar mitzvah type of thing as well. The Six of Cups is upright here, loving each other. This is the innocent inner children, or your actual children, loving each other around the world as the sealed divine feminine and the foolish magician magically come together as lovers at 1241, which is the Hangman and the Ace of Cups. And by the way, all four aces were upright in this read today, as well as the lovers. At 1242, which is the Hangman and the Two of Cups, the King of Swords reversed, star, healer, dreamer, or Aquarius, suffering in silence or stressed out, with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, giving up or surrendering, drained without sunshine, and challenged by the lovers, the divine feminine's heart, passing downloads to the divine masculine's heart, in slow motion perhaps, in a twist of fate, karmic judgment or decision made, and message or news now spread, or someone hit a home run with big love, and the Knight of Pentacles proposing or offering help, or the Page of Swords Aquarius and the Knight of Pentacles giving an invite to the Queen of Swords reversed to come to a ceremony or a work party, or to come together to work, or to come together at school, or to come to see a show. The King of Swords reversed, surrender to frustration, the star, the healed, the dreams come true, in need of sunshine, drained or sick, or Aquarius is sick and challenged by the lovers, the Divine Masculine's heart suffering in silence with the Divine Feminine's heart, and the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, watching the downloads during the downturn, the slowdown, and the twist of fate in a karmic ending, with the Lotus open to the Page of Swords message, spreading the word, and the Knight of Pentacles, loyal, humble servant's proposal, as the angels sing at 12:50, which is the Hangman, and the Ten of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment. Okay, so I'm going to pull you an energy card now as well. Let's see what comes up here. And by the way, my lower back hasn't, I hope my twin didn't hurt his back, because my back's been really bad, and it hasn't been this bad in like 3 years, so, or 4 years probably. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all that is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear dark energies. God, Mother, Father, Christos, Sophia, Prime Creator, Source, whatever name you like to use, love. Please armor us all with your love. Let's clear all negative energies from all chakra layers, all auric layers, grounding and galactic cords, across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. Transmute, transform, transcend, and clear, and fill. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see what the takeaway is from this read for Libra today. I hope you like this read. So let's see what comes up for Libra here. Libra, Libra, Libra. What is Libra's takeaway from this? I have, oh, there's the 50, the Angel of Strength, which is the combination of the 10 of Cups and the Strength card. Now, they were both reversed in this read today. But there's a twist of fate at the end, for sure. So let's see what else is coming up here. We have the all tied up. The King of Wands is upright in this read. So the King of Wands may just be playing some games. Okay? Right? Keeping their hostage in one place so they can have control over them, perhaps. And then we have the 48 of the walking away within. But that's upside down too. So there's something's out of balance here. But it ends on a good note. Oh, it's because this is the door to romance. The bottom of the deck is door to romance. So there's like games being played because that's the door to romance. 33 is the Christ vibration, standing up for yourself. And then we have carrying connections beneath it, which is the 14 of the Temperance card. So it could be some impatience around this. And there's the door to personal healing and happiness, okay? There's a lot of reversals in this read. However, this was upright. So the door to romance, everything that's going on has to do with this. And you notice this is all feminine energies. And they look like 3 different age groups. You know, the children, the young adults, and then the older adults. But the middle group here, the 23, is the only one that's upright, the King of Wands. So I'm going to pull you a Journey of Love card as well. Let's see what comes up with that, and I'll read you the one card at least. What time are we at? 38:48. 38 is the Queen of Cups. 48 is the 8 of Cups. Walking away and within. Queen of Cups was upright today. All right, for Libra, what is their message from Journey of Love? Okay, God, Mother, Father, Creator of all that is, what is our message for Libra? What is their takeaway as they journey on into Scorpio? What is Libra's message here? Okay, 3, 2, 1, jump. 10 is that turn for the better, and it's also October. That's really beautiful. And look at you. This is this very calm vortex. And that's interesting because the crumbly wall on the hill was coming up in the reading today. So just be careful. Watch your step. You don't fall. So this is also coming up to be seen. 55, which is acceptance. 55 is the Ace of Swords. And 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. The bottom of the deck is the Ancient Ones. 52 is the Queen of Swords. And the Ancient One's really a really cool one too. But just take in the energy of the picture here. Okay, so there's a lot of light coming in from the Ancient Ones, the Queen of Swords. She is the light keeper. And it very much looks like the same in the underlying energy. The feminine energy looks the same as what's in the other cards, the long flowing hair, and this one as well. All right, all of the different positions that she is. She brings in the light, just like my safety pin. The feminine takes in the light and then passes it on to the masculine. And look, there's a proposal here. This is coming into the vortex where all the calm is. Where then from this place, then there can be a proposal here of togetherness. That's really beautiful. And they're all three of them are very different energies and colors. It's like so that you can take on any situation that you're in. So I'm going to read to you, I think I'll read to you all three. So let's do the underlying energy first. The 52, the Ancient Ones. Your spiritual growth is now acknowledged and witnessed by the heavenly ones that see beyond time and space into the reality of your soul. Do not lose heart. Hold on one second. So do not lose heart if your spirituality is not fully acknowledged, understood, or appreciated by those around you in the physical world as yet. Though they may love you, it is most likely that their vision is still bound by time and space, and they cannot see into the very real gains that you have made in the subtle worlds, where all true spiritual growth begins. So the Ancient Ones reach out to you and bring this message. We see you, beloved. We honor your growth. It is real, it is palpable, and soon it will manifest fully in the physical world with breathtaking beauty. We honor your light, and namaste, which is so much what was coming up for me, yeah. This oracle brings guidance that you have taken a leap in personal growth. If you're still testing it in the physical world, trying to translate your inner changes into outer experiences, take heed, it's only a matter of time before you see reflected back to you in your physical world what you have become within. And you will see it mirrored back to you in the eyes of those around you in sacred relationship as well. The poem reads, here's wishing you some sunshine the day after the rain. Here's a hug of understanding when life seems filled with pain. Here's knowing that emotion, like wind, blows many ways, and our course will seem more certain with the dawn of each new day. Okay, so that's your underlying energy. And then first we pulled the 10, and that is, let's see here. 10 is 3 to 1, so 3 to 1 jump. So here, there's a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or a commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning, to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or in relationship with another. The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with what was once a challenging issue, and so soon will not be an issue for you anymore, just to name some examples. From masculine to feminine to child, there is now just one, a new reality dawning with grace. And this oracle holds a message for you. New life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. And the poem reads, love is what makes the heart beat faster, the lump in my throat, the feeling of missing you so much that I can't wait to be with you again. And then we are. And I look in your eyes deeper, and I know the unspoken words that say I love you, and feel words in return. How short each lifetime seems, but what I feel with you lasts forever. May love be the compass that guides you on the course of a lifetime. Okay, and then the third one is 55, acceptance. And remember, accepting of love is very difficult for twins, if you are one. And for a lot of people. So number 55 is acceptance. You have offered yourself. You've asked to be of service to the greater good. Created something that you want to contribute towards a healing of our world. And your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. The poem reads, shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way. Past stately oaks and candles glow, and places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. Okay, guys, so I think that's pretty direct in what it's saying. And it definitely jives with everything that was coming up in the read. So make sure you drink your water, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. Drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and there's nothing for you to be except for you. So have no fear. What just wanted to come up? Have no fear. Scooby. Spirit wants me to pull a Scooby-Doo card. Have no fear. Scooby's here for some humor, for some amusement. There's your confirmation there. So let me just give you a Scooby-Doo card real quick. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? All right, let's see what Scooby wants to tell Libras. All right, what's the card for Libra today? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Scooby, what is your humor for Libra? All right, I actually have 3 cards coming out here. Kind of messy. Libra, are you being messy today? All right, the bottom of the deck is Scooby offering his paw. That could be somebody putting out their hand for something. That's the number 5 of expansion. He's like, All right, and then first card that came out was the number 8 reversed. So let me show you what it looks like upright. And that's someone who's very pleased with their toes. They really like how their toenails look, or something like that. But when it's upside down, maybe not so much. Maybe they're worried about how their feet look. And then we have someone stretching their chest muscles. Very good, Scooby. Teaching you Libras. Stretch your chest muscles out. Make sure to do all those stretches that we don't normally do when we're sitting all day. Stretch your arms up and back and down and back to stretch out all those front muscles to release all the pent-up energies there. And then we have the Jack here of Hearts, which is like the Page of Cups, right? This is like a baby, a baby playing with their toys. And perhaps very happy just there. If you put a couple toys in front of them, they'll just play. But here is someone perhaps no longer pacified by just some toys plopped in front of them. Now they need more. So that is the message. Somebody needs more, right? This getting their toes done isn't enough. Having toys placed in front of them isn't enough. Stretching and doing all this kind of work, and that's confirmation, is no longer enough. This is somebody wanting more than that. They want love. That's why the underlying energy is Scooby-Doo. This is about connection. So they wanted me to bring a Scooby-Doo card, so there is your message. Okay, guys, it's 49 now. You get your wish. Be good to yourselves, guys. Have an amazing day, and as always, rise and be love. I will talk to you very soon.